Hey guys, let's go over today's trades. I had a few tickers in mind in the morning. So I had Amazon, Tesla, Coin, Snow. Amazon, I have these levels 115, 113. I think Tesla, I just gave you a number. I think it was 735. Snow was this. So let's go over Amazon and Tesla. Those were the trades I took. And the reason I got into these trades is for me, the plan was to go long if Amazon is breaking above this particular level or the hourly level, which I'll go in a minute. So you can have pretty much one or the other one. And as you see, the daily level is losing steam. So even in the previous trading session, as you see, the prices are going higher, but the RSI on the daily side came. And same thing is true with Tesla. So Tesla daily is losing steam, and I'm talking about 27th. So as you can see, so now let's go on the hourly. So on the hourly, I had these levels. So just focus on what is here. So this is a floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling. So my plan was, if this level is breached, if this losing stream part is true, in that case, yes, I will bring, I'll take a put bias. So now let's go on the 5-minute chart, because that's where the most trading happened. So I was not expecting Tesla to go upwards. My plan was, if this level is breached, 751, and you can take 750 as a psych level too, as I think as we did talk about the psych levels. So as you can see, this is a pattern. This is the 3 candlestick pattern. So my entry was here on this one. So you can talk about whether this is a the morning star pattern or not, or this is a hanging man for sure. So when this happened, I was like, okay, that is a rejection, and these are pretty good volumes when it comes to this. Now let's see what the SPX was doing. Take a look at this. This is the action 830, and then this was a level. Let's bring why I got this level. So as you can see, 700 the SPX levels. So I was curious, and this was a pivot point, yesterday's high, and as you kind of extend this level is here it is rejected, and these are the open. So like, okay, 3950, this is going to be the range. Let's say if it breaches or it gets rejected. And I was not having much hopes, because the RSI is in a neutral zone, and it kind of gave, if you go on the hourly one, it was going downwards. So this is the the RSI. So neutral prices did go up. This is 8 o'clock. It made a double top and pretty much started to go. So my plan was like, okay, for some reason, if this is breaching, then only I'll develop a long bias on pretty much any ticker out what I'm talking about. So let's go on Tesla, 5 minutes. So when I took the entry here, my first sell was right there. So the pre-market low is my sell. And I have a 9 EMA, the red is a 20 EMA, this is a VWAP. So your entry is around the VWAP. So that can be a VWAP drop or a losing the VWAP as an entry, which is a strategy when it comes to entries. I'm still having some issues with that entries video, so I'll share it. I'll probably end up, just reprocess it, and if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna re-record and put a different one. So as you can see, you can continue to ride the 9 EMA. It hasn't closed above. This is where it ended up closing, and I know I mentioned it. When you are able to capture a large part of a move, and my second sell was somewhere around here, so I sold here, and then I was just left with, I think, one contract. So it's like, okay, I have made my money. I'm gonna put it as a break even, worst case scenario, but I knew that I'm gonna get something out of that too. So I kept going, and I was like, okay, well, that's a massive move. I mean, when you talk about 30 points or 40 points move, that's a substantial move, and that's when I switched to 10 EMA. I take it back on a 10-minute and a 9. So this is where I ended up selling. So when this happened, I ended up selling, which took pretty much a large part of a day, but that's okay. That's a part of trading. Amazon one, same thesis. Let's go on the hourly chart. So this is the Amazon, and I had this as a level, 115. Again, ceiling, a floor, and so this level was an important one on the hourly basis for me. Yesterday, I don't know why I took that into account. I might have taken a I think I'll probably put this as on my top level to go for a call or even all the way here. But usually I like to do on the hourly, and this is where I'll kind of develop my long bias, provided the SPX and QQQ are supporting. Whenever I'm trading, I have these sticker, or at least I keep looking at those stickers and see. So see, take a look what is happening. So the 27 June, yes, it lost the steam right here, came down, neutral, you're still not worried about. I think this is where I was like, okay, you know what, is it gonna go or not? And as you can see, the RSI on the hourly kind of stayed in the, so 50 kept being a ceiling for it. Amazon was probably a better one in terms of when it comes to, so my conviction was not more on a Tesla, I think it was more on the Amazon. So you take again the same thing, you can take a VWAP. So for me, Amazon short was somewhere when the VWAP was, which is I think 842 was my entry. So I think somewhere on this candle or this candle, I think I ended up taking it on at this candle. 842 was my entry. So my plan was like, okay, you know what, this is fine, this is going to be my stop loss, and I had this as a drawn level, so I would have gone for this one. Depending on what is the percentage loss, I'll probably go and get rid of the contracts here and accept that yes, it is a red day for me and get out. And as you can see on a 5-minute chart, it is a flush, and the main flush happened because the market was just supportive on the put side. So as you can see, the QQQ, SPX, everything was going in a red direction. So these kind of trend days on the either side are rare. That is one of the reason I maintain my original thesis, which is like, okay, take the money as and whenever market is rewarding you, and then just keep riding.